Hello, everyone. Welcome. The session is recorded just because I know a few people couldn't make it, and this will all be emailed to you as well afterwards. But welcome, everyone. My name is Heather. It's great to see so many new faces as well as some people who've been to the sessions before. So I've been hosting these since September, and this is the final one of 2022. So if you made it to this one, amazing. And I love to start these just by, saying hi in the chat, where you're from and how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're feeling amazing today, 1 being not feeling good at all, and just having a check-in, and then we can kind of end the session and see how you're feeling at the end once we've done a bit of journaling and tapping together. So I feel like I'm feeling at an 8 today, and I'm from Manchester in the UK. It's very dark already. It gets dark very early. Hi, Ellie from South Wales. Oh, beautiful. I was talking about Wales today. How beautiful it is. Feeling like a 4. Well, thank you for being honest. Honestly, yeah, however you're feeling, if you're feeling a 0, that is fine as well. Just pop it in the chat. Maybe you haven't checked in with yourself all week or even today. So today, like I said, if you didn't get the email, this is going to be a end of year reflection. So we're going to be having some journaling, and then we'll finish with tapping as well, and really tap in some good energy for the next year as well. Hi, Laura from Ontario, Canada. Nice used to live in Ottawa, probably 3 or 4 up and down today. Leslie, hey. Illinois in the US too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you so much love to you and your family. Well, I'm glad you're here. This is going to be a really nice session to just, reflect on the year as in all the things that weren't great. And then we can just move on to 2023. It'll probably feel like an amazing thing to just move into a new year, fresh start. So yes, let's see, there's some more people joining. So I'll just let them in as we go. Okay, so hopefully, like I said, you have something to write with. If not, now might be a great time to go and grab something. And then I'm going to share a little PowerPoint with all the questions. And I actually did this yesterday, and it was really, really helpful for me to see where this year hasn't been great and where it has, and also where to redirect my focus for 2023 and make it a better year if it hasn't been great for you. Or maybe it's been, I don't know, the best year of your life, which, if so, amazing. I'm very happy for you. Okay, so we will start begin. So I'm just going to share my screen, and then hopefully you'll be able to see the PowerPoint here. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. All right, so let's begin. Welcome everybody to Tap Into Your Magic. And like I said, this is the end of year reflection. If you haven't been to any of these events before, they're really just a place for you to come and connect with your own magic, connect with your inner self. And it's just 30 minutes that you can take out of the day to pay attention to you and give yourself that time and space to reflect. It's a bit of house rules. I think most of us are muted, which is great. Keeping your cameras on is wonderful. I love to see your beautiful faces. Just because when we tap in and we speak out loud, the echo of the mute without mute can sound really, it's really strange, like a ghost in the room. Also, with EFT, it's important to hydrate because it is like acupressure without the needle. So if you do have water, amazing, or a tea or something just to keep you hydrated, although tea doesn't really hydrate, but if you like it, go for it. Or after this session, please do make sure to have some water, and of course a journal or something to write with. So hopefully you've got all those things with you in a place that feels comfortable to you. All right, let's move on. 2022, I know a few of you have already shared in the chat. How was it for you? You could share one word if you want in the chat of how it went for you. I mean, it might be hard to describe it in one word, but if you could, what would you say? I've not really thought about this. I feel like it was for me, inviting, maybe actually a bit scary. Inviting / scary, because I started this business and that was kind of a brand new thing for me of doing something different than what I've normally done. Magical, unexpected, lonely. Thank you for all sharing all these. Because if you don't know about me, I'm also a presenter and actor in the UK, and I found that side of my work wasn't doing very well this year. So hence why I decided to open this and create this for everybody, because I was also feeling lonely as well, actually, and a bit disconnected, roller coaster, devastating. Sending you so much love. So we can see there's a whole mix of how this year has gone, and we'll be tapping on that as well. Resetting, yeah, definitely felt like interesting year. I found like there's lots of highs, but then a few lows as well. So no matter how it went for you, we're going to be clearing that, even if it was the best year as well. Okay, I've got another one. Unsafe. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Unsafe. Yeah. And then we can tap in whatever we want for this year. 2023, we can change it. We can use this space to reflect and release. Emptying. These are really amazing words, very powerful. Maybe for you, it was a boring year. I don't know. Nothing happened. Maybe that's, sometimes that can be a year. Nothing amazing happens, nothing dramatic happens. It's just a year. So whatever it was for you, we're letting it go. And we're going to start journaling. And this is something that I love to do at the end of the year. And it's to reflect on the areas of your life. So on the screen here, you can see 8 different areas of your life, from career, personal development, community. And what I'd like us to do is start journaling out of 10, how that was for us. I do love a good rating out of 10. So for example, your career might have been amazing. If you're retired, you can hashtag retired that, like how that was for you, if you were putting some time into your career or maybe volunteering, how it was for you out of 10, how fulfilling did it feel? So you might have had a great year in career, you can rate that a 10, but perhaps your health and fitness was a 2. So we'll go through each one, and we'll probably have about 5 minutes on this section. You can write it down, rate it out of 10, and then we'll do some reflections and journaling on what we've discovered. So I like to leave you in peace. And if you have any questions about any of these areas, please pop it in the chat. For example, community just means how involved were you in your local community? Hobbies and interests. I think they're all pretty much self-explanatory, but if you do think I'm not sure what that means, just pop it in the chat. I'm here. So let's begin, and we'll have 5 minutes on this. If we need more time, we will have more time, but let's get started. And I'll write in the chat as well what we're doing in case anyone joins us. We'll have about 10 more seconds. Does anyone need more time or good? If you have just joined, maybe just write it down. This is going to be recorded and emailed out, so you can always come back to this. Okay, we move to the next slide. Sometimes, it's good to focus on the good, but I'd like to start with, what didn't go so well. So you might be surprised at what you wrote down. Maybe everything was a 10. If so, maybe this question isn't relevant to you. But if you want to look at what numbers were low, what didn't go so well, and we'll have just a couple of minutes of journaling to reflect on, was this surprising? What events might have happened? So I think someone just needs to mute themselves. Thank you so much. Let's begin. We'll have about 10 more seconds on that, and you can always come back to this if you felt there was more that needed to come out. So we've kind of focused a little bit on what didn't go well and not judging that, whether it was, a circumstance that you couldn't control, or perhaps it was something that perhaps was self-inflicted, and that's okay. We're going to focus on what went well, what numbers were higher, looking at those areas of your life, maybe reflect on why it went well, why this area was really good. You might want to expand on things that, you're grateful for about that. And that will lead into the next question as well. So we'll have another 2 minutes on this. And hopefully you can just finish the sentence that you're on. We've just got a couple of journal prompts left, and this one is to choose up to 3 areas to focus on in 2023. So looking at those 8 areas of life, pick 3 to focus on. It could be the same that will, 10 out of 10 this time round, or perhaps you want to choose the ones that are a bit lower. It's up to you. You can choose just 1 or 3, and we'll have a minute on that. So maybe just, if you've wrote them down, circle which ones. Hopefully you've picked your 3, or maybe just 1 and 2. And the final journal prompt before we do the tapping is to pick a word for 2023. Could just 1 word. If you could sum it up for next year, how you want to feel, a word that feels good. Pick a word how you'd like it to go. So for me, my word is going to be brave. So that might be something that might inspire you, but we'll spend a minute and just pick a word that just drops in for you. And if you are struggling, you could think about the word that you had for this year, and if it wasn't good, you could change it to the opposite of that, or use that same word for if this year was amazing. Okay, amazing. So hopefully everyone has a word. If nothing came to mind, this could be something to reflect on after. But if you feel comfortable, you could share that in the chat. So I'm just going to put Brave 2023. And then we'll move into the EFT tapping. Oh, I love that. Empowering. Yes. Abundant, hope, healing, success, triumph. I love these. Thank you for sharing. Success, happiness, discover. Yeah, it feels good to say it. We're going to be using your word in the tapping as well. Hopeful. Yeah, we'll do a round of tapping on just that word. So if you've never done EFT before, I'll just show you the 8 tapping points we have. You can follow along if you've never done it before. So we have the start of the eyebrow. So we're going to start straight from here. And then we also have the side of the eye. Fantastic. And then under the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the armpit, and then the top of the head. So those are the 8 tapping points that I like to use. You might have your own like specific tapping point. You can always bring that in. Like I always say, just take what resonates, leave the rest. You don't always have to do something that doesn't feel good for you or it feels uncomfortable, but those are the 8 tapping points. And with that word that you have, we're going to do 1 round of tapping with that word. So make sure maybe you can write it down, have it close to you so you remember what it is, and really tap it into our subconscious. If you've never done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a healing modality, a self-soothing tool, and it's a great way to calm our nervous system, to feel grounded, and to release subconscious blocks. And it's been proven to, cure PTSD, phobias, anxiety. It's a really beautiful thing, and I'm really excited to get started. So you have your water, do take a sip, because whatever I say, we're going to be repeating it out loud. If you're in a space where you can't do that, you can repeat it in your mind, but it's always great to say it out loud. And it's good to, hydrate, because we'll be talking. So clear that beautiful vocal cords, and we'll get started. And thank you for sharing all your beautiful words as well. Okay, let's just take a deep breath in together wherever you are in time and space. Biggest breath you've taken in all day, and exhale anything that no longer serves you. Just take this moment to be here, to arrive. And let's get ready to tap into our magic, let go of 2022, and tap in a beautiful 2023. So let's get started at the start of the eyebrow point. And all you need to do is repeat after me out loud, take what resonates and leave the rest. No matter how 2022 went, whether it was the best year of my life, or maybe even the worst, there were highs and lows, lessons and blessings. And I give myself permission to let it go. To leave anything behind that no longer serves me. And to finish the last 2 weeks of 2022 doing what feels good to me. Whether that's I need a 2-week rest, or maybe I know there was some area that I slacked off in, and I'm feeling motivated to take some action. However it is, I'm ending this year on a high. Feeling amazing that I am leaving it behind and moving into 2023. I'm taking with me the gratitude. The beautiful memories. The things that went well. And if nothing went well, then at least I survived every worst day so far. And I'm ending this year feeling proud of myself. I'm ending this year loving myself more than ever. I accept where I am. I accept who I am. And I am moving into next year with open arms. With an open heart and mind. I release all that feels heavy. I know I don't need to take that with me anymore. I'm open to positive change. I'm open to healing. I'm open to monumental growth. And I'm already feeling a little bit excited about it. And I even have my own word for 2023. So I'm going to say it out loud 8 times so my subconscious can plant it in there. My word is, you can say it out loud. And again. And again. Keep going. Feel that word. Let it permeate every cell of your body. Feel it. And say it one more time. It feels good to say that word. This is my word for 2023. Because I know my words are powerful. And this year, next year as well, I remind myself to be kind to myself. To say things that support me and heal me. Because I am worthy and deserving of that. To be kinder to myself than ever before. To face my fears and chase my dreams. To be healthy and happy. Loved and supported. I am so ready for that. And I'm also so proud of myself for being here today. Tapping into my own magic. Reminding myself how powerful I am. And I'm already feeling a whole lot better. So it is, bless it be. And take a big deep breath in through your nose. Inhale that word and exhale anything that you want to let go. It is gone. Allow it to be released, the heaviness of this year or anything that didn't feel so good. And maybe have a bit of water as well. Hydrate yourself. Imagine that seed is inside of you, that word, and we're watering it. It's going to grow throughout the whole next 365 days. How is everybody feeling? Do you feel that number has gone up since the beginning? I know we put a few numbers in the chat if you were here at the start. And yeah, I'm really excited for us all for next year and all these beautiful words that we are tapping in. And it's going to be great. So as you are, here, I will just also put a few things in the chat. If you would like to follow me on YouTube, I do have, this is where it will be posted. So if you go on YouTube, I've got dozens of videos. I'm open to suggestions as well. Anything that you need, I can create for videos like this. So thank you, everybody, for your time and your energy. And I will be connecting with you tomorrow at some point to send you the recording and just some more information. And I just want to say thank you for your time and for your beautiful words. And thank you for being so open and honest and vulnerable. And I'm just sending you so much love and light for next year. And thank you very much, everyone. And the next session will be back on January 8th, which is Sunday at the same time. And it's going to be a monthly event. I'll be sending you the Facebook group. I'll be hosting more lives in the Facebook group just so they're already accessible. You can find that on the email. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of the year. End it however you need to, whether it's more rest or maybe some celebration. Oh, thank you, Donata. Thank you. I know you've been to a lot of these sessions, so thank you for always showing up. I do appreciate that. So thank you, everybody. And I hope to see you in another Tap Into Your Magic event very soon. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, everyone. All right, take care. Bye for now.